The book of Exodus opens with the Israelites multiplying rapidly in Egypt long after Joseph's death. A new pharaoh who did not know Joseph viewed them as a threat and subjected them to harsh slavery and forced labor. Pharaoh ordered the Hebrew midwives to kill every newborn Hebrew boy, but the midwives feared God and refused. Moses was born to Amram and Jochebed of the tribe of Levi and was hidden for 3 months. When concealment became impossible, his mother placed him in a waterproofed basket among the reeds of the Nile. Pharaoh's daughter discovered the infant, took pity on him, and adopted him as her own son. Moses! Sister Miriam arranged for their mother to nurse the child until he was weaned. As a grown man, Moses killed an Egyptian who was beating a Hebrew slave and fled to Midian when Pharaoh sought his life. In Midian he married Zipporah, daughter of the priest Jethro, and worked as a shepherd. God appeared to Moses in a burning bush on Mount Horeb and commissioned him to deliver the Israelites from Egyptian bondage. Moses protested that he was slow of speech, so God appointed his brother Aaron as his spokesman. Moses and Aaron confronted Pharaoh and demanded that he let the people go to worship the Lord. Pharaoh refused and increased the Israelites' workload by forcing them to gather their own straw for bricks. God then sent 10 successive plagues upon Egypt to compel Pharaoh's compliance. The plagues turned the Nile to blood, brought frogs, gnats, flies, livestock, disease, boils, destructive hail, locust, thick darkness, and finally the death of every firstborn. Before the 10th plague, God instituted the Passover, commanding the Israelites to sacrifice a lamb and mark their doorpost with its blood. The destroyer passed over the marked houses while striking down the firstborn of Egypt, including Pharaoh's own son. Pharaoh at last urged the Israelites to leave, and they departed in haste, carrying unleavened dough. God guided them with a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night toward the Red Sea. Pharaoh suddenly regretted his decision and pursued the Israelites with chariots, trapping them at the water's edge. At God's command, Moses stretched out his hand and the sea parted, allowing the people to cross on dry ground. When the Egyptian army followed, the waters closed over them and drowned every soldier. The Israelites celebrated their deliverance with a song of praise led by Moses and Miriam. In the wilderness, God provided daily manna from heaven, quail for meat and water from a rock that Moses struck. When the Amalekites attacked, Joshua led the fighting while Moses held up his hands in prayer until victory was won. Jethro visited the camp and advised Moses to appoint capable men as judges to share the burden of governing the people. The nation arrived at Mount Sinai where God proposed a covenant and the people agreed to obey his voice. God spoke the 10 commandments from the mountain and gave Moses additional laws written on stone tablets. While Moses remained on the mountain, the people grew impatient and fashioned a golden calf to worship. Moses interceded for the nation, destroyed the idol, and later received a second set of tablets after the first had been broken. The book ends with the detailed construction of the tabernacle according to God.